Hey, welcome to our channel. Welcome to the video, and let's learn some cool stuff. All right, guys, now we're gonna work on an individual movement for this escape. It's really, really, really important, okay? So check this out. The movement is this, guys. So right now, like I'm pretending I'm mounted, right? I have my frames or whatever. The movement is this. I'm gonna choose a side, right? I'm gonna pick one foot up, right? And that foot is gonna push me towards that side. But watch this, guys. When I turn, I'm gonna turn my hips and my shoulders only enough. I'm not bridging, I'm not lifting my hips up, but I'm turning my hips and shoulders only enough to where my bottom leg is on the mat. I can bring it all the way up and it still touches the mat. That's all I need to turn them. I don't want to turn them anymore. You see I'm barely turned, right? I went from here, right? Look, I go to about right here, just right here. Right there. Can we do that? Play with that real quick, guys, because we got to get there. That's really, really, really important. That's probably the most important thing of this escape. Let's get that. 1, 2, 3. Guys, that, in my opinion, is the most important part of this escape, because that's what's gonna make our opponent get to the position where we're gonna escape, right? Natalie I got to the mount, right? Natalie's in the mount. First, she's gonna hide her elbows, right? Then she's gonna find my hip bone with her wrist bone. Then she's gonna bolster it, right? She's here. Now, once she has that, now she knows she's ready to do that turn. So she's gonna bring that foot up, and guys, if that person that's on top, if their hips pop up when you're doing this, you're doing it wrong. We're not trying to move the person. We're just trying to turn our hips and our shoulders a little bit so it looks like this. Go. Just that right there. That's it. Right? Now, the reason we want to make sure this bottom leg now that she has a top and bottom leg, the reason we want to make sure that it can stay on the mat, because what she's going to do is she's going to start working of that knee against my foot to get my leg out like that.
Can I see something?
Yes.
So watch, you guys. If I let it come off the mat, it goes on top of his leg, right? So I won't be able to move it. So I just slide it on the mat as high as I can go, I guess.
This feels weird and very uncomfortable, right? So one of two things is gonna happen. If they're not good in jiu-jitsu or they don't know what the position, what happens here, what happens is they'll put their foot in and then you can push your leg down and go to half guard. Boom, boom. The much more likely thing that's gonna happen is the person is gonna think they can bring this knee up, come around your back and go to that technical mount position. So all we're waiting for in this situation when we're working that leg up is we're waiting for them to try, don't move yet.
Okay, I'll just leave my arms out of it.
To do this. Because it's what everybody wants to do, right?
Oh wait, you want me to start over? Okay.
Yep, so go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go here, right? Now, guys, you see where our arms are, right? And we're not gonna do it yet, we're gonna get this part good. Guys, all Natalie's waiting for is for this knee to come up, and once this knee comes up, she does that warm up that we did. And then she can do the reverse shrimp. That make sense? This is a decision point. There's about 3 things we can do from here. So I want to get to this point first, and then we can work it out, right? So start in the mount position, right? Hide your elbows, get your frames, turn to your side, work that knee up. And now, go back real quick. Guys, this isn't gonna be a one thing where she just like gets aside and lifts her knee and it goes up. She's gonna have to work it and knead it in, right? Watch, go. She's not just gonna slide, it's gonna be worked bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. You see that? That's what we wanna do. Then, the minute that this knee comes up, she's gonna do a reverse crunch and get both of her arms under my leg. Just to there. Can we do that? Questions? Let's get it, 1, 2, 3. Natalie hiding her elbows, she hides her elbows, gets to that hip frame, turns to the side, brings that up, and as soon as my knee comes up,
I got a cramp in my hamstring. Okay, you're good. Go back. Sorry.
As soon as this knee comes up, she does a little crunch, right, and gets to here. Guys, there's like 3 or 4 things that we can do here. What we're gonna do is the easiest one, the most recent one I found, okay? Now, right now, Natalie is on my leg, and she's on my lower leg. Her bottom arm is around my ankle, and her top hand is on my knee, okay? What Natalie is going to do is she's going to start circling, walking away from me, right? But as she walks away from me, she's also gonna be doing a hip scoop. Check this out. Right now, she's facing you guys, and she's near me. She's gonna start walking away from me. She's gonna be lifting my ankle up, pulling my knee down, and moving out of it. From here, Now, she's going to be pulling my leg down, my knee down, as she's pulling my ankle up. That's gonna lever my hip to the mat as she walks and creates a space for it as she's walking away, right? So she lifts up the ankle, pulls on the shin, boom, as she gets up to this position. That make sense? So guys, look, I hide my elbows, I go boom, boom, right? I'm here. I turn, start working it. As soon as I feel that knee come up, I go here. So I'm here, guys. See, I did that reverse, that reverse crunch and I got here. Now, what I need to do is I need to get out of the way and get her hip to the mat. So guys, watch. My hips and my shoulders are facing you guys, the front now. As I walk, I'm gonna be lifting up her ankle, pulling her knee down, and I'm gonna turn towards her. Boom. That make sense? Guys, this motion as you're getting out of the way is gonna get their hip to the ground. And you keep walking and turning away until you can get up to your knees. That make sense? Questions? Let's get it, 1, 2, 3. Guys, in my opinion, this is an escape. You should work to both sides, getting under the leg to both sides, right? Because you can't always choose which side you go, okay? And this is what I mean. And this is what makes this escape so good. Scoot down some more, please. Thank you. So, if she's in position, right? Whatever, right?
It doesn't matter, right?
What's the first thing you gotta worry about? What's the first attack you have to worry about? Cross-collar choke, right? But I've never seen it in my years of jiu-jitsu, someone catch a choke like this. Never. It's always been a 1-2. Right? So check this out. This is why this escape is so cool. Let's say Natalie put her frames and she framed off on this hip, right? But I'm like, okay, nah. And I get my cross-collar choke in, wait, don't move yet.
Okay.
because I like doing here first, and I know that if I get this grip in, she's not gonna come this way, and I'm one step away from my choke, right? What Natalie's gonna do is change sides, because once she's on the other side, now that collar isn't available to me that easy, and she's gonna do the exact same escape. That makes sense, right? But what she can't do, guys, go back, is treat that foot that hits the ground, the foot that she brings up, as a bridge. Guys, if you start bridging, you're gonna get tired. Or if you're tired, you're not gonna do anything. You're gonna be moving people around. All she's doing is turning her, she's not moving me. She's moving herself. Look, she's moving herself. That makes sense, right? So again, guys, that's why I say I don't worry about their shoulders and hands. I worry about my elbows and their hips. Because if I get here, she just changes sides and goes about her business. Same thing, boom, boom. That makes sense?